Welcome to Pepperl+Fuchs Plugged In, where automation professionals can stay in touch with the latest enhancements in sensing, data communication, and control.
Welcome to Pepperl+Fuchs Plugged In, and today I have Tom Corbett with me. Hello, Tom.
Hi, Helga. How are you doing?
Doing just fine. Thanks, Tom. Tom, you did bring a new photo eye today. It's the R202, and I want to call it mid-size photoelectric.
Yeah, this is along the size of our R202 family, kind of our mid-size rectangular housing.
So, Tom, explain it to us, please. Why did we come up with this R202 line in the first place? What specific market need did we address?
We came up with the R202 to meet the demanding needs of our customers and their tight price points.
Okay, so that sounds to me like we did a design to cost, leave out what is really not ultimately required, and put in everything that is absolutely necessary.
Exactly right. We kept the features our customers need, and some of the high-end features that many customers might not need, we left out.
And those, if I understand you correctly from an earlier conversation, those are covered anyhow with our R20X line.
Sure, if you need those features, those high-end, we have high-end models that fill those needs.
Excellent. Good, good. So where do you see this product to be used mainly?
So mainly automotive would be a market for R202. Another one would be our material handling. And also because there are AC/DC voltages, we can get into that in a little bit, but because there are AC/DC voltages, entrance automation would be another market where R202 could be used. And lastly, packaging. We have a model specifically for the packaging market.
And that's an excellent segue. R20X high-end, a lot of different modes. Essentially anything can be detected. What modes did we carry over in this product line, in this product family? And also, what did we do in terms of connectivity and output styles?
Sure. So with the R202, we kept those basic series, those ones that are your most used sensing modes. So we have diffused, we also have background suppression, polarized retroreflective, through beam, and then the one that I was talking about for packaging, we have a retroreflective model with foreground suppression, which is able to detect shrink-wrapped packages and pallets.
All right, that's good. And on the connectivity side?
Sure. On the connectivity side, the DC models are available in cabled and M12 quick disconnect, and then the AC/DC models are available in cabled.
And the DC models come in PNP and PN?
On our R20X line, our higher end line, we have 4-in-1 with these. Again, kind of leaving out some of those high end features. We have separate NPN and PNP models that are available.
Okay. So is it fair to say that the R202 kind of relates to the R20X very similarly than the ML100 relates to the R10X? One is the high feature line and the other the basics?
Yes, just like with our ML100, we have the R100, which is the higher end line. The ML100 is the dependable low end line. That's the same with this, and the R201 would be the higher end one with all the features, and the R202 is really just the features that the customers need built in.
Talk to us a little bit about package size. How big is this sensor? What do we have to kind of have? What's the mental image? So a simple comparison, unfortunately, still to this day, is a cigarette package. Is it smaller than that? Is it about half the size of that?
Yeah, it's about half the size of a cigarette pack. If you're familiar with our R201 line, this is the same exact footprint, just 5 millimeters wider. And that 5
Okay.
millimeter width gives us longer range compared to the R201.
Okay, so Tom, even though this is a product designed with some very specific customers in mind, cost-sensitive applications, there's still some rather unique features that we bring to the market. Could you go over those, please?
Yeah, the unique features with the R202, probably one of the biggest ones is the AC voltages. So while many of our products still are DC only, this one here does incorporate AC voltages into it. Another unique feature would be our foreground suppression retroreflective model that is able to detect shrink-wrapped packages or shrink-wrapped pallets. A lot of times, shrink wrap can have some depolarization properties. Make a standard retroreflective think that it's looking at a reflector when it's looking at the shrink wrapping. So this with the foreground suppression is able to still detect the shrink wrapping and see it as a target rather than the reflector.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Another feature, unique feature, would be the controls. Easy to understand, easy to use. You have two LED indicators, one for power and one for light received, and then two potentiometers where you can adjust light on, dark on, and then also range. So very easy to
Okay.
use and understand.
Where do we fall when it comes to range? Are we better than the competition in most cases? Are we worse than the competition? About the same?
So we're better than the competition. This R202 really extends ranges significantly further than what we have with our R201 line. So looking at the
Good.
competition, we're on the higher end.
Okay. And one more question before we come to my summary, and then, of course, your 5-word statement regarding this product. Talk to us about availability.
All models are available and ready to order.
Great. That's good after what we've gone through over the last few years. Excellent. So, Tom, while you think about 5 words or so that our listeners should take away, I'm gonna try to summarize what I heard, and please, correct me, add where necessary. So with the R202, we're talking about a mid-sized photoelectric family that is designed to cost. It has very good range performance, comes in AC/DC models, cabled NM12 connection, NPN, PNP dedicated version. We retained the major detection modes: diffuse, background suppression, pole retro, through beam, and then a rather special packaging related, material handling related, maybe mode, foreground suppression, that is doing very well with shrink wrap foils. The package size is compact. It's mid-sized, but nevertheless compact. And very importantly, the product is on the shelf and available. What did I forget?
I think you hit it all. I think that was a good summary.
Good. So then it's your turn. What are the 5 words you want our listeners to take away from our conversation?
Dependable performance at the right price. I think that may be 6.
Yeah, that's okay. We can scrap the ad and the. But I think the nice part is you didn't say cheap. You didn't say anything like that. You said the right price. You want a quality product for these demanding applications.
Correct.
And we offer the right price.
This is a very nice product, a very quality product. Doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel inexpensive.
Well, then, in closing, Tom, thank you very much. This is going to be great. This is going to be an interesting product for the remainder of 2023. And then, of course, going up into 2024. And having said that, thanks everybody for listening. This was Pepperl+Fuchs Plugged In, and we'll be back soon. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Helga.
Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Pepperl+Fuchs Plugged In. Please subscribe to our channel and never miss hearing about the latest innovations in factory automation.